story from the hood. Mugz and Santo doing it once again. I'm gonna tell you a story.
This young boy. It was a young kid, young in elementary, fresh out the hood, mind on the money, living in the world full of misery and poverty. Now he's got his family all up in the cemetery, traumatic, ecstatic. He lived his life, watching all his brothers and sisters playing for the same. Blasting enemies, giving no time for rest. Bloody and sweaty, tearful and shameful. Boy is 13, still a young average teen, baptized as a G at the young age of 6. Moving kilo bricks, hitting off licks, hitting up dubs. So much love for the hood, putting in work. Listen to the next chapter, part 2. Hit it, santo, yeah, you know what it be.
Yeah, you know what it be. Part 2 coming up after the chorus right here. Life in the hood ain't so easy to grow up, but no, not for this young pup. He thought he could, making it out from this vicious hood, thinking it was all good. Some make it out and some stay in, but depends on the people that they kicking it with. But listen to the story and listen to see what happens to the life of this young boy. Now 18, he's living his dream. Dropped out of high school at the age of 16, still doing his thing, getting his fame as he rocks his big ass OG chain. As he whips through the hood, he gets a call from one of the homies saying that his sister's been shot by one of the rivals. Now it's a life situation as she fights for survival. He busted U-turn, headed towards the freeway, thinking in his mind that this life isn't easy. One of his sisters gonna make it, can no longer take it. Death in his hands that he faces, sitting in the weight room facing his hands. When he sees his doctor, he quickly stands. Doctor puts his hands on his shoulder, he shakes his head, saying goodbye, Lola. Life in the hood ain't so easy to grow up, but no, not for this young pup. He thought he could, making it out from this vicious hood, thinking it was all good. Some make it out and some stay in, but depends on the people that they kicking it with. But listen to the story and listen to see what happens to the life of this young boy.
Curious and furious, not knowing that his life is on a one-way course. Riding in the Chevy tuned up, Oscar pump in the trunk, letting off the tears, gonna hit up the piers. Steady on the war cry, about to do a drive-by, emotions on the fly-by, anger on the do or die. Just another day to look at the sky, retaliate and open the gate of the valley of the shadow of death. Take another breath before the reaper comes out and confiscate your soul. The boy takes a puff off the bulb before he hits the score of the rival enemies. Gets locked and loaded and says, oh, now let's go. Yeah, I said let's go. Pistol with the grip, jumping out the whip, blasting off the ribs. Got civilians looking outside their crib. This is criminal mentality, it's time to face fatality.
Soldiers ready to go as they creep on the low. Rags around their face as they patiently wait to unload their clips to the robbers they hate. When they see a group of them, they run up on them, unload the clips and let the war begin. Shots raining out, every innocent civilian taking cover in their house. He's running in the street like a cat looking for his mouse. Enemy pops out of nowhere, gets socked in his mouth. He lives relentlessly on the ground, gun pointed to his head as the enemy frowns. Looks everywhere but no homies to be found. Pow! That's the end of his round. Life in the hood ain't so easy to grow up, but no, not
It's the end of Glory Road for the young boy. Let it be a lesson learned to stick with your family and choose the wise people to lead you away out the path of destruction. Yeah, Mugz and Santo, we out.